Hi guys, my name is JC and welcome back to my channel JC Reads. For today's video, I'll be doing my June wrap-up. But before I go into the books that I read in the month of June, I want to show you something really cute that I just have to show you guys. So if you guys watched my previous video, it was an unboxing video for the Bookish Bundle July box, and in that video, I actually got this soap bar. So you can see this soap bar. I thought it was just like, oh okay, a normal cute soap bar with a crown on it. But I did not notice one thing, guys. This bar is actually a freaking book, guys. It just looks so adorable, and like, I mean, before this I actually wanted to use it, but right now I don't think I would ever use this soap bar because it's a freaking book, guys. And it smells so good as well. Oh my god. But anyway, let's just get back to the main point of this video, and that is my June wrap-up. So the month of June has been a pretty busy and hectic month for me, and I only read a total of 3 books. So without further ado, let's just jump straight to the wrap-up. So the first book that I read in the month of June was Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. Stars Above is a collection of short stories set in the Lunar Chronicles world, and if you guys know me well, you would know that the Lunar Chronicles is my favorite series of all time. So I was definitely excited to get to this. I actually finished the Lunar Chronicles last year, and I've been holding myself back from reading Stars Above because I was not ready to leave this world. Some of the short stories included in Stars Above have been published before, so I've read them before, but the stories have a deeper meaning now, especially after I finished the whole series. Most of the short stories that were included in Stars Above actually took place before the Lunar Chronicles, so it was nice to see all these background stories of all the characters that I really love from the Lunar Chronicles. My favorite short story in this collection definitely has to be the last one, which is Something Old, Something New. That is the only short story that takes place after winter, which is the 4th and final book in the Lunar Chronicles. Overall, I give Stars Above a 4 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads. And if you guys haven't already read the Lunar Chronicles, seriously guys, what are you doing with your life? Go and read the Lunar Chronicles. You would not regret it. So the next book that I read in the month of June was Draggin Around by Stephen S. Powell. This book was kindly sent to me by Simon & Schuster via NetGalley. So basically this book is about Geryon, the captain of the ship Comber. Geryon is a captain who plays by the rules because he likes the rules. But not all of his crew members agree with the way that he leads them. So after the ship is attacked by a dragon, the remaining surviving crew members decide to group up together and give Geryon the captain's chance. The captain's chance basically means that Geryon will be put into this small boat and sent off with no food, no water, no sails, nothing except for the boat and himself. The apothecary of the ship did not want to participate in this cruel activity, so she surrenders herself to join Geryon in this small boat. So Geryon and his companion then sets off and struggles to survive in sea with no food, no water until they are stranded on this deserted island. They then struggle to find ways to survive on this island until they find a baby dragon. This is when Geryon realizes that if he is able to raise this baby dragon up, he may finally have a way to escape from this island and take revenge on the crew members who did this to him. I love some of the parts in the Draggin Around so much because it reminded me of How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon is actually one of my favorite animated films of all time. So being able to see Geryon raise up this baby dragon, it was just a really fun and exciting thing. But the similarities between How to Train Your Dragon and the Draggin Around ends there because this book was definitely not as warm and cuddly as the movie. The Draggin Around was actually a really gory book. This book was definitely a really thrilling read, and it scared me at some parts when there were really scary dragons in this book. But that also made the book really exciting, so I really did enjoy those parts. But I have to say that I did enjoy the first half of the book much more than the second half of the book. The second half of the book was just changing between so many points of views, and it was just so overwhelming. There were so many characters I just could not keep up with them, and there were also just so many sailor terms. Like, I do not know what parts of the ship are called, so when they explained the scene, I just could not imagine it, which kind of sucked. Overall, this book was definitely a fun and thrilling read, but I just had some major problems with the book itself, so that just kind of cut a lot of points for the book. I gave the Draggin Around 2.5 stars out of 5 on Goodreads. The final book that I read in the month of June was A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This book was actually written based on the original idea by Yvonne Dode, and this book was illustrated by Jim Kay. This book touched so many parts of my heart that I didn't even know could be touched, guys. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a middle grade novel because the writing in this book was definitely a simple kind of writing. So a monster call surrounds the life of Connor, whose mother is suffering from cancer and whose dad is too busy with his new family. He also has a grandmother who does not understand his character, and at school he's being bullied and his teachers always act super pitiful around him. So ever since his mother has been diagnosed with cancer, Connor has been receiving this nightmare. In this nightmare, there is a monster who haunts Connor and causes him to wake up screaming every single night. But do not even assume that the monster is cancer, because it is so much more than that. This book was not just about learning to accept the difficulties in life, but also learning how to let go and how to forgive yourself and those people around you. And I just can't say more. Whatever I say can't do justice for this book. This book was actually my June challenge for the My BBM TBR JAR challenge, and the challenge that I got was read an award-winning novel, and this book is a multiple award-winning novel, and it definitely deserves it because this book was so impactful and I absolutely loved it. I gave it a 4.5 star rating on Goodreads. Definitely guys, go and check it out, go and read it. But I do suggest that if you do get this book, definitely get the illustrated edition. And I think Jim Kay did a really good job because the illustrations in this book give it such a haunting and dark vibe, and it just really made the experience of reading this book so much more different. I don't think I would have enjoyed this book as much if I did not read the illustrated edition. So yeah, definitely go and get this book because I really enjoyed it and I hope you guys will too. So now it's time to find out what my July My BBM TBR JAR challenge is, and yeah, so here is the thing where all my challenges are, and as usual I'll start shaking it.
Okay, so the few challenges left, so I'm gonna pick one. And get one out. Okay, what is it? What is it?
So it says here, read a classic novel. So for this challenge, I've decided to read Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. I've been wanting to read that novel for a really long time. I know it's a really controversial read, but I've been wanting to read it and see what my thoughts on it are. So anyway guys, that's it for my June wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!